You want to feel old? Rebecca Black's Friday just turned 10. God, I remember that song coming out like it was yesterday. But it didn't. Because yesterday was Thursday. Affectionately referred to as the Room of Songs. By who? Me, that's who. What's with all the questions? And what better way to have some fun and look forward to the weekend than by reminiscing about what critics call the worst song ever made. Which, no, it isn't the worst song ever. I mean, have you heard Hero? I'm so high, I can hear heaven. Part 1. A backstory, 10 years in the making. 2011. Thor and Captain America the First Avenger teased the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Old Ben was killed. And Rebecca Black and the Ark Music Factory released Friday. Actually, Friday was released a whole 4 months before the killing of Osama bin Laden, which means there's a good chance that was the last song he ever heard in his lifetime. More you know. Even more strange is that Friday was released on a Thursday. And no, that wasn't Rebecca Black's fault. In fact, most of Friday wasn't Rebecca Black's fault. What? Actually, I think the internet was kind of awful to her. Let me explain. Like me, Rebecca Black hails from Irvine, California. She attended private school until she was about 11, before moving on to public school due to bullying and wanting to join a school theater program. And no, she wasn't being bullied for Friday just yet.
That comes later.
One day, one of her classmates came to her and showed her a music video that she made with the help of LA-based music production company, the Ark Music Factory. Wanting to pursue a career in music herself, she asked her mother if she could borrow the money to make a music video of her own. After seeing that Ark barely cracked the views that I manage on my channel, she agreed, with a few stipulations. 1. Her mom negotiated a payment plan with Ark to cover the $2,000 fee. And 2, she paid an extra $2,000 so she could retain the rights to any song that Ark chose, so they couldn't parade around her daughter's image. I've seen people say it's hard to feel bad for a vain rich girl, but not only did her mom have to negotiate a payment plan and protect her daughter, but guys, Rebecca was 13. She wasn't a household name. She wasn't a Kardashian or a Culkin. She was just a girl with a dream. Also, who cares if she was rich anyway? That doesn't excuse the harsh bullying of a child. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Part 2. Getting down on Friday. This is where things get a little weird. The owner of the Ark Music Factory, Patrice Wilson, no relation, sent over a song for Rebecca to review. And that song was Superwoman, which, according to Black, was a song about adult love, which for me raises several red flags. After rightfully turning it down, Wilson sent over the now infamous Friday, which in retrospect makes him seem like a scumbag that did it on purpose. And the rest, as they say, is history. The song and music video came out and went viral, with Rebecca facing the blunt of the criticism due to the nasally vocals covered up by shoddy autotune, the strangely edited video, and the bizarre rap bridge performed by Wilson himself. Critics whose opinions I respect called it the worst thing ever, and singers by the likes of Katy Perry and Justin Bieber ironically sang it during live performances. And when Jimmy Fallon is making fun of you, that's gotta hurt. Also, isn't it funny that Rebecca Black is now more of a household name than Taylor Hicks? Also, weird tangent, but I had to dig this up. I think they were embarrassed by it because they were bullying a child. Rebecca was relentlessly cyberbullied, which caused her to be pulled from school again and fall into a depression.
Her song Friday is the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life. Even deaf people are complaining.
Keep in mind, she was 13. Imagine you're making this fun little music video with your friends and family, and now you're being ridiculed by millions of people. And this is where hometown pride comes into play. And as you all know, I love my hometown. Every year, Knott's Berry Farm has a terrible Halloween show where they have a hanging of a celebrity that they don't like.
They took my son!
They took my husband!
They got my husband!
And guess who our culprit was that year? Local child Rebecca Black.
Hey, cut it out!
This is her moment! Pull that lever!
Oh, Orange County, you never cease to disgust. Now here's my take. It's bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, far from it, but it's harmless. Now I'd be lying if I said I didn't jam out to it, the same way I get a kick out of The Room or Troll 2. Also, as the years went on, she got better. And she's been able to laugh about it in retrospect, even going so far as to make a parody sequel 2 years later called Saturday. And she cameoed in Katy Perry's sequel of sorts called Last Friday Night, which is worse. Much worse. On top of being an advocate against cyberbullying, I feel like she got the last laugh by trolling us with her 10th anniversary remix she released a few weeks ago. Part 3. My history with Friday. In 2011, I was in my second semester of college, and I was rehearsing for my theater department's production of The Pirates of Penzance. And during that time, I met my current roommate and favorite vocalist, Rebecca Frechette, who starred as the play's lead. She and I became fast friends, and we're currently celebrating 10 years of friendship. And we, along with our friend and current neighbor Alvaro, were virtually inseparable. And oh boy, does she remember the first time I heard Friday. Over the years, she's always trying to find excuses to sing songs for my projects. But there's one song she's vowed to never sing. Believe me, I've pestered her to cover it over the years, but she's always declined. So let's see if we can't trick her into doing so by the end of this video, shall we? I also remember around that time I was in my college's touring production of a show called The Auditioners. It was a series of vignettes of terrible auditions from self-absorbed actors. And we toured around Orange County's high school theater classes to encourage them to join our theater program after they graduate. We had an alternating cast, and on Fridays, I played like a shitty comedian character. Oh, how the times have stayed the same. And I got to ad-lib a little bit. And Rebecca Black's Friday was the new thing, so I threw it in there, and the kids went nuts. Because I know kids. They love references. And when the alternate cast would go, Calm Eddie always tried to one-up me and tried using my joke to get laughs.
Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday.
But there was one fatal flaw in his plan. He played the character on Tuesdays.
There's a bus in the morning and it's 7. Hey,
You know what? I've made up my mind. I'm not going to that school.
Wow. Did you, a 17-year-old, just make a proactive decision?
Yes. Yes, I did. Well, what about you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna go to that school either.
I killed her, buddy. Through you.
You killed my wife, you son of a bitch! No! Let me go! I have to kill him!
Anyway, Friday became a karaoke staple for me. Sadly, the only surviving video of me doing it is me being a fucking dork and dressed as Deadpool. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back my stupid Deadpool phase. In my defense, this was on Halloween. Yeah, that's not a good look. Part 4. The video. Now, it's been a good 8 years since I've actually seen this thing. I've heard it a few times since, but the actual video? Yeah, it's been a while. So I skimmed through it, and it's not as bad as I remember it being. I mean, whatever. Did people just have nothing to complain about back in the day? I mean, if you want me to nitpick. So I never noticed this before, but the bus stop sign is some crappy PNG, and look, it floats when it goes off camera. I like how they color the scene green because of their crappy green screen effects. I mean, look, I could tint myself green, and look, I'm driving the car. Hey, ho, ho. Man, these green screen effects are so bad, they look like a terrible Nakey Jakey video. So they look like a Jeremy Uneasy video. Part 5. Final thoughts. Well, that was a fun trip down memory lane, but didn't I promise that I would try to convince Rebecca to sing this stinker? Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, Rebecca, I've got an idea.
Hey. Hey, remember this song?
Yeah, so about that.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of doing it.
Uh-huh.
I think I just should, you know? It's been 10 years. You've been pestering me about it, and turns out Rebecca Black is super cool. I mean, we have the same name, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
We have the same middle name. Did you know that?
Yep, same middle name, got it.
This is, like, crazy. Yeah, I think it would be fun to just make a cool cover. I mean, why not?
Oh, but that's no fun. What about my schemes and my tricks?
Yeah? When have I ever cared?
Waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat, gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. 7:45, we're driving on the highway, cruising so fast I want them to fly. Fun, think up a fun. You know what it is. I got this, you got this, my friend is by my right. Hey, I got this, you got this. Now you know we're kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up, but see, can I take? It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. We so excited, oh we're so excited. We're gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday comes afterwards. I want this weekend to end.
So chillin' in the front side, in the backseat. I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes with the car by my side. Passerby is a school bus in front of me, makes tick-tock, wanna screen check my time. It's Friday, it's a weekend, we gonna have fun. Come on, y'all.
It's Friday, gotta get down Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Special thanks to Samuel, Lucy, Shara, and Alina for supporting me on Patreon. And thank you for making it to the end of my video. Also, a massive thanks to Rebecca for her awesome cover of Friday. You'll find a link to her channel, as well as all of my links, in the description below.